Thank you, Alex, for joining us today. This is just a short interview for our quarterly Emerging Leaders newsletter. So thank you to everyone who is seeing this, who is already an emerging leader or considering becoming one. And thank you, Alex, for everything that you do, investing in our work, in our community, and showing up as an emerging leader.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me today.
Would you mind telling us what your current professional title is and what you do?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Alex Gibbons. I'm the Experience Design Manager at FM. I've been there for just over 9 years now. So I help to manage our team of researchers and designers working on enterprise software development.
Congratulations, that's great work and wonderful tenure there. You must really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask how you ended up in this field of work?
Yeah, so I was always really interested in creative arts and digital technology, and I ended up pursuing a bachelor's degree at Johnson & Wales in computer graphics and new media. Had lots of great success there. Their whole theme of career readiness really prepared me for what was to come after that. And since then, I've been working in my field in different areas of design, marketing, content strategy, and during my tenure at FM, I've continued down that path, going more in the direction of software design.
That's really interesting stuff. I've heard a little bit about your work. I'm always fascinated by what we have going on at FM. You all do so many different and really cool things. Speaking of Johnson & Wales, you recently gave the alumni speech at commencement this year, right?
I did. It was just a couple weeks ago.
And what was that experience like for you? What did that mean for you to come back as an alum?
Definitely a full circle moment. Obviously a huge honor to be called back to do something like that. I was really nervous, of course. I've never presented to that many people, but it was definitely a very fulfilling moment. And someone asked me, how do you even get asked to do something like that? I really don't know for certain, but things that might certainly help are just staying involved as an alum through philanthropic contributions. I was on their advisory council for some time, consulting on university initiatives, curriculum development, just staying in touch with the other alumni community members, just staying kind of tapped into the community and always attending events and finding ways to come back and give back to the university.
That's wonderful, and you really plug into the community in a lot of ways, right? As an alum in the work that you do with the university, as an emerging leader. I'm curious about what you have found, what do you have enjoyed most about your experience with emerging leaders?
Yeah, so for me, it was a chance to connect with other young professionals in the area and build more community. Chance to meet new people, make some new friends. I also really enjoy the programming that's provided as well, a broad range of events for depending on what you're into, focused on whether it's socialization or professional development. So I appreciate having a group that caters more towards me and folks like me and my demographic that are focused around, like I said, those development opportunities and networking opportunities.
Wonderful, thank you. And as you're thinking about professional and personal development, that kind of stuff, I'm curious about where you see your career going. What would be the dream job, or if there is a trajectory that you're heading toward?
Well, I plan on staying with FM for a long time.
Glad to hear it.
I'm not a paid sponsor, but it's just the type of company where you can really build a career and it's not just a job. And they continuously provide those development opportunities for you to grow in role or stretch to learn something new. So I think there's a lot of potential for longevity there. I hope to stay for a really long time. Probably within the realm of digital technology, lots of new AI capabilities. FM is very innovative and forward-thinking, so always something new to learn or get involved in. But also I explore quite a few volunteer opportunities, and I think that's something, when you say dream job or dream mission or passion project, if you will, I do a lot of design mentorship and design education for mostly middle high school students in the state. So I've been invited to a lot of my friends' schools to present to students on whether it's career day or coming to speak about a day in the life of a designer, or running innovation workshops. And it's something definitely that gives me purpose. So that's something else I'm
The kids
exploring
must love
as
that.
well.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I would imagine. I don't feel like we often get enough exposure to creative, not only creative careers, but ones that are not in like a traditional arts setting. So it's really great to have someone like you involved in doing that work with them.
Yeah, and it ties in really well to computer science.
Mm-hmm.
That was a graduation requirement for Rhode Island seniors. And with all the computer science pathways being created in schools, it tied really well into what it is that I come in to present. So it gives a different perspective or a different take on concepts that they're learning, and helps to explore other career paths or career options, or areas that maybe they didn't even know existed. So I help to come in and give them some creative inspiration to add to the technical nature of that type of program. And there's always a lot of intrigue and interest and excitement just hearing something new from someone who's not your teacher.
Yeah.
So even I've been surprised. Like I don't know. I don't have kids. I don't know. Will kids think I'm cool or relate to what I'm saying? And they're really brilliant and have taken to a lot of the concepts that I bring into the classroom, and always try and find something interactive or engaging to really get them involved, which is a lot of fun.
That's wonderful. Yeah, I'm excited to think more with you about how we can cultivate this even extra professional, paraprofessional, other work. Why should other people consider joining Emerging Leaders?
I think it's a great chance to meet other people, a great chance to socialize, meet other professionals. Whether you're an experienced networker or not, I think it's a great stress-free, pressure-free environment to be able to just get to know other people and build that community. There's no shortage of networking events out there, and I know firsthand what it's like to show up as an individual. You don't know anyone there, and it just feels awkward to just walk up to people and say, "Hi, I'm so-and-so," but the Emerging Leaders is just a safe, comfortable group to get to know people. And like I said, no pressure, very welcoming and open. So whether it's networking or some of the programming, there's always something to learn, which is great too. I like the variety.
And that's really wonderful to hear. So thank you. Do you have any questions that you would like to ask me while we're here?
What's next for Emerging Leaders?
You're like a plant. We have a lot of exciting things coming up. In September, we will be hosting our networking event and membership celebration. So thank you for plugging that especially, which will be a great opportunity to get to know other emerging leaders, as well as folks who are just connecting with us from a range of different sectors, industries, companies, etc. And of course, the biggest event out of any events calendar every year is the United Way Rhode Island annual celebration, which will be on October 28th. I have to edit that because I'm not sure I have the date right. And which is a great way to learn more about the organization and the work that emerging leaders like you are supporting, as well as connecting with other people who are just really passionate about building racial equity and social justice more broadly. So exciting stuff.
And what's next for FM and United Way? Upcoming is our annual corporate giving campaign.
Ooh, very exciting.
So they haven't announced the events yet for this year, but it's a great time to rally the employees who really come together and donate quite a bit to United Way through lots of fun events that are planned by the FM United Way Committee. So a plug for having something like that at other organizations, because it's not just about giving funds, it's about doing it in a fun way that makes you feel like you're part of something. So
building community is always really how we make the most effective and lasting change, and there's so much good that comes out of the fun things that we get to do together.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.